Kids need physical activity to stay healthy, whether it's walking home from school or climbing a wall with ropes to keep active. But Governor Newsom is looking to suspend the annual physical fitness test for California's 5th, 7th, and 9th graders.
I just wanted to jump on here and give my 2 cents on a topic. And I saw an article and it said that California moves to suspend physical fitness testing for students for a period of 3 years. And the reason they gave was concerns about bullying, discrimination, and then they named disabled students and non-binary students. Let's talk about a few things. Fitness test includes things like a mile run and some kind of pull-up or curl-up, weight and BMI measurements, and possibly sit-ups. We all took some variation of it if you went to public school in like the last 20 years.
Meanwhile, the health risk for those 5th, 7th, and 9th graders is also greater now. But Newsom wants to put the tests on hold for 3 years over concerns about bullying and discrimination against students who don't identify as either male or female.
So this part right here, the BMI screening is particularly sensitive because it asks students to select whether they're male or female. And BMI is generally inaccurate. If you have a high muscle mass or a high body fat percentage based on your height and pounds on the scale, it's not going to be accurate anyway. So before they suspend the physical fitness test, maybe they find a better monitoring tool, right? Just a thought. Bullying's a thing, but people need to toughen up. People need to act right. Students need to not bully each other, but the higher priority should be the physical fitness and health of the student. And then non-binary, I'm going to keep this as judgment-free as possible. Male or female is not a slur. Neither is the word obese. We talked about this in another video. Everyone is born with a biological sex. People need to get the bleep over it and accept this. Cows and horses and freaking insects are born with a biological sex. Stop using this as a weak reason to be offended, or don't use it as a reason to suspend physical fitness testing. This is ridiculous. If choosing a biological sex offends you, you have bigger problems. But being unhealthy and overweight certainly isn't going to help you work that shit out. Kids get bullied over academic grades. They get bullied over looks. They get bullied over who their friends are, the music they listen to, the community they're from. It's part of life. It's not right. But just like Alan Roberts said in his video, participation trophies. In real life, you have to compete. You have to compete to get a job. You have to compete to be the best at what you do. You have to compete to succeed. You have to have drive to move forward, right? So taking away any kind of evaluation, grades, exams, right? Should everybody get into Harvard? Should everybody get the best job? Or should you have to show some talent, some merit, or at least some hard work to have achieved something? And that's a good question. In our society, everyone's okay, even if they weigh 400 pounds and they're 5'4", and it doesn't matter because we're all great. Nah, I mean, humans all have inherent value. Love yourself, be good to your neighbor, be kind, all that basic shit. But beyond that, teach your kids not to bully. Teach your kids to defend themselves. Teach your kids to be their own advocate and be assertive, and understand that tests and evaluations are part of life. Do your best, take pride, and if you fail with your head up because you did your best. That's it. Anything else is ridiculous. We're going to shelter kids, and then they go out in the world and they're unhealthy and unable to understand how to compete.
We tried talking to Governor Newsom today about his plan to suspend PE testing for the next 3 years, but his office said he was unavailable.